Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video we're going to go through the New Zealand US dollar. Are we going to see the trend continue or are we going to see a reversal opportunity? Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is mainly due to the currency strength meter, because what it's showing us basically is that the New Zealand dollar is one of the weakest currencies, but it's also in a state of potential reversal. When price gets below these -5 levels on the strength meter, what we typically see is either the currency is very weak or it could potentially reverse. Now, what I would like to see before seeing that reversal opportunity form on Kiwi is looking for the New Zealand dollar to start pushing back to the upside on the strength meter. Now, there's a really good example of where this has happened in the past, and we can have a little look just back here on the pound. So the pound was another one where we were talking about downside because we'd reached this extreme and then price had started, or the pound strength started to fall. So that gave us the opportunity to start looking at those pound opportunities to the downside against stronger currencies or currencies that have the opposite effect. And the yen here was one of those where it was suggesting that we could look for reversals against it at that time because the yen was also at an extreme. Now, if I bring that example onto the screen, it's basically telling us that from the 17th, if I just zoom in slightly so you can see that, from the 17th of January, that we should be looking for short trading opportunities on pound yen in the very, very near term. And you can see here on the 17th of January, this was this week, price then fell to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for here in terms of a reversal for the New Zealand dollar. I want to see the Kiwi start to climb here on the strength meter, and then we can look at it against those currencies that are getting weaker. Now, until that happens though, we could still be on the trend side of things. Now, if we have a little look at the price of New Zealand US dollar at the moment, we can see that we are technically making lower lows and lower highs on the weekly time frame, which does suggest that the price is bearish and that we should see trend continuation opportunities. What's interesting about the price at the moment is that this week we have climbed, and we're looking at a real sort of solid reversal to last week's price action at the moment. And price has climbed, but it's hit a resistance level, a minor resistance level, where we saw a lot of selling pressure in the past. So what we're looking for here is, where do we sort of look for those trend continuations to stop? And if they don't, can we look at opportunities? So first of all, if price was to break above these highs around about 0.67, that's where I would say that the market is more likely to find buyers than it is sellers and continue the trend. However, we have to remain bearish until something significant changes here on Kiwi, and you can see that we're starting to form a bit of a double top pattern at the the resistance zone, the supply zone in here. Now, again, a key sort of thing that we can look at, which we looked at in a previous video, is looking at that lower time frame to change trends. So if we're looking at the 4 hour, we can begin to look for the hourly. So I'll put the 4 hour on the left hand side, hourly on the right hand side, and you can see at the moment the hourly trend is up. So that tells me that there's more likely to find buyers currently. However, if that was to flip, so again, if we could find some kind of reversal pattern here, like a double top or a head and shoulders pattern, that would be an opportunity to start seeing those sellers come back into the market and push prices much lower. So keep an eye on Kiwi. Although that we are sort of in that weak phase on the strength meter, there is an opportunity to see a reversal in the market. That reversal will likely come if price breaks above 6,700. If it doesn't, then we're likely going to stay in that trend. We do have an FP tomorrow as well. That could drive the dollar to be bearish or bullish, which could give us the outcome that we're looking for here, or the direction that we're looking for. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see some more of our Forex trading content, and I'll catch you in the next one.